Hey, what's up everyone, it's your old pal Oliver is awesome back here again.
With Byleb.
And this time round, we're going to be kicking off a brand new Let's Play, so here it is.
Sonic Boom!
Fire and Ice for the Nintendo 3DS. And every 3DS system released along with it.
Lol. Yeah, like the 3DS XL, 2DS, new 3DS, new 3DS XL, and new 2DS XL.
Yes, and new 2DS XL. Oh yes, we should never forget that one, should we? Anyway, Sonic Boom! Fire and Ice. Yeah, we had a lot of fun doing the Let's Play on the first one, so I wanted to do a Let's Play on this.
And by first one, you mean...
Shattered Crystal.
Alright.
My ultimate weapon. Power to fuel my revenge. Revenge against Sonic.
I've never heard him want that before.
X marks the spot.
Last of the science poll thingies are in. Ready to go online, Tails?
I've been ready since this crazy weather started. I've never seen anything like it, and I've seen lots of crazy things. If this keeps getting worse, it's gonna be game over for the world.
Okay, Amy, batter up.
Oh no, it killed them!
No, it didn't. They made it to forces in time.
Oh, it's the main premise of the game!
Wow! That blast must have charged us up somehow. These powers are incredible.
Incredible times a million. That was the most insanely awesome thing I've ever seen. Tails, did you catch that?
I saw the whole thing. I also saw that the weather in your area improved when you closed that fissure. Meet me as soon as you can. I gotta run some tests. And no, Sonic, you don't need to study for them.
Music kind of cut off. And by the way, what is up with Sonic melting an ice block and then Amy refreezing it? Like, what was the point of that?
Sonic melts the ice block so it doesn't kill them, and Amy refreezes it to restore the iceberg back to its former glory.
Oh. Thanks for explaining that, because I've always wondered. Anyway, we're kicking off the first stage in this game, Glacier Forest.
The glacier!
Alright, before anything else, grab that. Bring hammer parts to Amy's house. They will look nice in her display case. While moving, press Y to sprint. And there we go. Press B to jump. Yeah, I've 96%ed this game, mate. I don't need your tutorials. Oh, right, I forgot you actually can't destroy enemies with your boost in this game, like others.
Well, you can, but you just have to unlock it. Like, it's not like the boost in Sonic Rush, where you can just take out enemies in an instant shot. Like, you can do that in this game, but you have to unlock it later on.
There's LRR, yes, we know. Thank you for explaining that. So the reason I wanted to do like another Sonic Let's Play is because, I don't know, it's just the idea of a trilogy is something, you know, as an artist, you'd think is a great idea.
But the question is, why? Just why in the world Sonic Boom 3?
Alright, can I just give you the short story of it?
Okay.
A YouTube channel needs content. So, there we go.
Alright. Bring trading cards to Knuckles inside Tails' workshop. I always wondered why Knuckles is hanging out in Tails' workshop.
Because his hideout is in the scrapyard in Shattered Crystal. That doesn't get brought back to this game, so he needed a new place to hang out for the trading cards.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Oh, by the way, this Let's Play is going to be done on the 2DS because there are certain moments in the game that uses both the top and bottom screen, and you'll see an example in a minute of that. So I thought it would be better to use the 2DS than the 3DS XL.
Yeah, that's a good initiative. Another initiative is go capture card.
What?
Nothing. Nothing important.
Right. And there we go. That's the first act of this stage done. And we aced everything except the time requirement.
Not bad for starting a new Sonic game.
Amy is now unlocked for play. That didn't happen in Shattered Crystal.
No, she was kidnapped.
Roadblocks ahead.
Yes.
Turn, Amy.
Yes, she was. Let's do this! Alright, so Amy controls a lot like the other characters, only this time round she has her hammer, and you press X to operate it. And when you're using Amy's hammer, you can smash boulders out of the way. It's a very useful tool. But you can also smash robots and objects and such. I'll come over here. Oh, I can get one of Amy's hammers. Thanks for that. I'm trying to find a robot somewhere I can smash to demonstrate my point.
Oliver, I believe you.
Ah, here's one. There we go. Ice. Now here we come to another challenge room. This brings back memories of when I 100%ed this game all those years ago.
Well, yeah, it will, because it's the same game.
Oh, there were rings up there and I missed them. Oh, wow. Nothing I can do about it now. Especially because now the room's locked off.
I don't really know why they don't let you replay the challenge rooms and just make your exit prize more rings.
Would you really go through a challenge room just for more rings?
Well, no, but if you wanted to replay it, it would have been a smart idea. And they just don't really think to do it.
Well, it would have been good to have the challenge rooms replayable, but would you really want to? Because there are some challenge rooms later on that are a lot more hassle than they're worth. But there is a bonus to it. If you end up collecting enough trading cards, you actually get to unlock more abilities. It's kind of like in Shattered Crystal, where you get all the blueprints and you unlock certain abilities that way.
I like Shattered Crystal, I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I like Shattered Crystal too. In fact, it's probably my favourite Sonic game on the 3DS.
Well, yeah, it's a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very nice game. It was Rise of Lyric on Wii U that was the problem.
Yeah. In fact, that's probably where most of Shattered Crystal's hate came from, because I understand that the backtracking was not really what I'd expect in a Sonic game, but it's a real minor thing, really. Like, and once you've done it, it's out the way. Plus, the game itself is fairly easy aside from the fourth world, which I established in my Let's Play when I did that game. Okay, we're only 2 levels in and I'm already screwing up.
Did you play this game beforehand?
Of course I revisited this game beforehand. Alright, we're collecting all the rings right here. Alright. What we are going to do is... What we're going to try and... Oh no, Sonic, you big blue moron. Alright. We want to go up. And we want to get another hammer part.
I don't know why you're collecting all the collectibles. This isn't Shattered Crystal.
I know, but there's benefits to doing it. There we go, let me just zoom in on the top screen right there. There we are. Lovely, you can see the game a little bit better. Alright, so now we've got a little bit of a break from the main story. If we come down here... we come down here. Give it a moment. we get to play one of those submarine stages from Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal.
I love the submarine stages, so I am really happy they kept those.
I don't really have much of a problem with them. They're like the ones in Shattered Crystal, but for one difference. Once you find the collectible, it just ends immediately. You don't have to go backwards to find the exit. And there we go. We now return to Sonic Boom Fire and Ice.
Get moving, guys. I want to get my hands on that fire and ice tech.
I don't understand why they have Tails talking when you at that moment, because every time I hear him say, "Get moving, guys, I want to get my hands on that fire and ice tech," it kind of makes me feel like I've unlocked Tails when I really haven't.
Yeah, the first time I played this level and it did that, I got my hopes up thinking I'd unlocked a new character. So I see where you're coming from. Yeah. Oh yeah, did I mention you can switch through stuff? So press the up button, you can switch between the characters and the map. Press down, your collectibles show up. So that's rather nice. Now, like Bailib kindly pointed out, a lot of these collectibles are optional. You don't have to get them. It's just a little something they added just to give you more to do in the game. But it's really up to you. You don't have to, you don't have to collect the items if you don't want to. But there are rewards in it for you should you decide to do it. Like the challenge rooms, for example, I don't have to do those, but there are rewards in it for me if I decide to do it.
And you can feel really good about doing them too, because if you get enough trading cards, you can end up unlocking new abilities, which would make the game a little bit more pleasant.
Right. Go back to the regular level. And we're dashing through the snow with Sonic. Wait, what's up here? I want to go up here, see what we can find. Up. Give me that spring. Do that, and let's go downward. Right. So I'll be coming up to a boss fight in a moment. When I mentioned that this game makes use of the two screens, like the top and bottom screen, the boss fights are a heavy portion of that, and you'll see what I mean in a moment when I say that this game makes use of both the top and bottom screens, which is why I chose the 2DS for this playthrough. Because it makes heavy use of the two screens, and you'll see what I mean by that in a moment. Alright. This is actually my favourite stage in the game. I like it a lot. Ah, that must be for sticks, so we can't get that just yet. Right, we've got 3 hammers. You have to bear with me, I don't really play this game very often. But there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we did not meet the time requirement, and we missed one of the springs in the level. And knowing my luck, the spring we missed will be in that area where sticks could have got it. Because that's just irony.
Yeah, probably.
Hmm. Right. Now we've come to the boss battle.
Unga bunga!
Mm-hmm.
Tails thinks these fissures could be part of the problem, so...
So let's risk our lives and try and close it.
Problem solved. Looks like we've got a lot of problems.
Dibs, this one's mine. What the... Eggman lost one of his toys.
Yeah, he'd make a great action figure if our adventures were ever merchandised.
Yo, look at Amy advising the Sonic Boom staff.
Do you mean advertising?
Yes, I do mean advertising.
Well, that made him mad.
Advertising for Sega.
Sega!
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Now you see what I mean when I say this makes use of the 2 screens. Let's just zoom out a little bit. See that?
Well, I'm glad you're doing this Let's Play, because I completely forgot that that was the case.
Yep. Problem being, it's not... Well, I don't know, this one was fairly easy. But there are some later on that do get a little irritating. What's nice about the boss fights is when you need to switch the character, it does it automatically, so you don't just have to guess. It's not just trial and error.
Well, that is pretty good.
I don't know why they did it like this, to be honest, but...
Because the boss takes up 2 screens. So that's why they had to do it like that, because the bosses are so big.
You know an awful lot more about this game than I do, and I was not using my firepower, so that was not clever of me. And I could have screwed myself over horribly doing that. Alright, come on. If I can just get one more hit. There we go. Took him down. Right. Test your skills in the challenge rooms. Reach the end to collect a trading card. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've done that 3 times, so... Thanks, though. Right. Okay, now Tails is unlocked for play.
Yeah, time for some speed.
Let's do Frozen Pipeline and see what's happening with that.
I would imagine ice is happening in that.
Hmm. There we go. So, are you okay, Caleb?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't really understand why Shattered Crystal is hated so much, because, I mean, yes, the backtracking wasn't what I was expecting, but it's a minor thing. And it's an easy thing to do. And the game itself is pretty easy, aside from the fourth world.
Do you mean ancient ruins?
Yes, I do mean ancient ruins in Shattered Crystal. In fact, Shattered Crystal is probably my favourite Sonic game on the 3DS.
I suppose at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter how bad the game is, just as long as you enjoy yourself while you're playing it. I guess that's the main thing.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, you probably want to read the reviews from time to time.
And probably some guides as well. That'll probably help. Right, so that's Frozen Pipeline done. What do we got here? Snowy Peak. Bring all the hammer parts to Amy's house. Will do.
Fire and ice energy these fissures are emitting could have world-ending consequences. Whoa!
Not to mention Tails ending consequences.
Yeah, that doesn't seem likely.
Thanks for the save, guys. Those fire and ice powers come from your communicator, don't they? It must have somehow absorbed the energy from the fissure blast. I bet if I update the firmware, that'll push this fire and ice ability to all of our communicators.
Yeah, probably.
Awesome! We've all got the fire and ice ability now. Because science! Weather definitely improves every time a fissure closes. My scans also show traces of some kind of new element. I wonder if the two are related. What? My monitors are detecting a bunch of fissures erupting at the village. Oh no.
What?
I sent Styx out to install the monitors around the village, and I haven't heard from her since. Come on, my plane's nearby.
I've always loved that line in this game. I love it. We've all got the fire and ice ability now. Because science!
Is it because of science, or is it because that's just how the game works?
I think it's just how the game works, but it's just hilarious. Right. I keep boosting into those enemies because I keep thinking I have the Mega Sprint unlocked when I don't. Oh, another ability Tails has is his laser gun, which you press X and you can point the laser up, and it's very useful for defeating enemies. So where would you rank this game if you were doing a tier list?
I'd probably give it I'd probably give it a B tier if I was to do a tier list. I mean, I know it's not as bad as, like, say, Rise of Lyric or Shattered Crystal, but it still has some flaws.
I mean, Shattered Crystal was adequate. I liked that game a lot.
Yeah, I didn't have much of a problem with it either. It was Rise of Lyric on Wii U that was the bad one, and I don't really think the Sonic Boom franchise has really recovered from the bad reputation that Rise of Lyric left off. And that's probably why no one talks about this game, Shattered Crystal, or even the TV show now.
Probably not. And it's kind of a shame because I really liked the Sonic Boom franchise. It was cool.
Yeah, it was. I absolutely love that TV show as well.
Oh yeah, the Sonic Boom TV show was great. Even though it only really got 2 seasons.
Really? It only got 2 seasons?
Yeah.
I thought it got 4.
No, I'm pretty sure it only got 2.
Oh.
Well, I don't remember there being a season 3 of Sonic Boom, but... Do you know what's funny? I didn't even press B just then. I pressed X, and it still registered.
Well, there we go.
Alright. Here's just an example of what Tails' laser gun can do, and I highly recommend using it.
I'm not gonna lie, his laser gun was probably my most highlighted weapon in the game.
Yeah. The ice melts.
You just go in the hidden areas just for the rings?
Never know when there's going to be a hidden collectible, and then who's the one that's using the initiative. In fact, I did that a lot in Shattered Crystal as well. And Lost World, actually. I also did it in Generations when I had it. I do it in all my Sonic games, actually, not just the Sonic Boom ones, because you never know what you might find.
And if you try sometimes, you just might find a really cool hidden item that can unlock something amazing.
Oh no, another area for sticks. No, I can't get that one either. Oh, but I can get to the Amy area. Okay, I say I can get to the Amy area. Okay, thank you. There we go. We did it.
Hammer parts collected. Visit Amy's house. Remember to visit Tails at the Bot Racer Workshop to spend your Agnium.
On my way.
He heard me.
Daddy. This is called crafting maneuvers. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. Here we are playing the I forget what this is called. Right, this is one of the mini games you can play in Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. Do you know what I would have enjoyed seeing? I would have enjoyed if these kinds of levels had Sonic using Blue Force 1 in the show, you know, his vehicle Blue Force 1. That would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been really great. But for plot's sake, I see why they didn't, but...
Really? For plot's sake? Okay, I prefer if I didn't fail at the first one of these. And it's probably going to happen anyway, whether I want to or not. Yep. Well, I'm not going to waste my time on it. I'll probably come back to it at a later point. Probably.
I mean, like I said before, a lot of these levels are optional. You don't have to do the hidden stuff. It's just something they added.
Grab that guy before he turns back into a destructive pile of random junk. Look,
There you are, you diminutive disappointment. Always screwing up. First, you couldn't collect the rare Ragnium mineral. Then you screwed up my Eggbot races. Now, this island. You have one job now.
Protect the fissures!
How hard can that be? Keep them open. Now get back to work. Sonic! Just the little blue pest I was looking for.
that is just annoyingly loud. I can't even understand what... Huh? Whoa, no fair! My eyes were closed because loudness.
Fine, fine. I'll turn off the PA. Now, can you understand me? Where's the blasted... Ah, there it is.
You know I'm just gonna bust out of this rig and wreck whatever your dumb plan is, Egg Breath.
The dumb plan is a race, one you can't win, to finally show the world that you're not the fastest thing alive. You'll be a laughingstock, a has-been. You'll be so embarrassed you'll have to leave town. And it's not a dumb plan. It's really quite ingenious.
A race.
I can race in my sleep.
Snore away, has-been. Once everyone loses respect for you, you'll never want to get out of that bed again. Believe me, I know what that's like.
Okay, that's pretty impressive.
Wait until you see the new Radium-powered tech I'm going to use to make you the world's biggest loser. That's impressive.
I mean, isn't he already kind of the world's biggest loser? I'm pretty sure certain video games have made that quite clear, like, there's Sonic Rush, Sonic Forces, Sonic Frontiers,
Sonic 06, Sonic Lost World for Nintendo 3DS. Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric.
and Sonic Unleashed. That game was horrible. That was...
I wouldn't know, I haven't played it.
Consider yourself very lucky, my friend. It's awful. I used to have the Wii version, but I sold it. Because it was just a terrible video game. I hate it with a roaring passion. See, I don't like Sonic Forces, and I've only played the demo for it.
Should I pick up Sonic Mania for the Switch? Is it any good?
No, not really. I mean, it's alright, but it's not flawless. I'll tell you one game I do recommend, Sonic Racing Crossroads, because that game is great.
That's the latest one, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's great.
Barely even broke a sweat. Now, where were we, guys?
Alright. Ooh, what's that? Thunder Island? What's that? Ooh, Bot Race Workshop. Okay. Oh. Well, I bought the Tails Bot Racer and now I literally can't buy anything else. But that's what you can spend your Ragnium on. Is there anything else that... Is there anything else up here? That... Oh, that must be for multiplayer. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Well, let's go back to the ice world and meet up with Tails to see where he's taking us now. Seaside Island. Alright, I think that's going to do it for this first video of Sonic Boom Fire and Ice. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye, guys.